Hi, my name is Chantel, and we are going to take you guys through a little bit of experimentation with bold color. So for today, I decided to go with a bold nail, and I picked this great little quad of blue eyeshadows that match my nail, keeping everything else simple, outfit simple, simple foundation. We're going to start with an eye cream, and this eye cream is actually the beginning of a really cool trick that we often do backstage, and it's building this underlayer that helps your bold colors stick a bit better. So I'm being healthy with the eye cream, and now I'm coming in with fascinating eye kohl. This is creating like a white concealer for underneath my eye makeup. Little secret, white makes everything look bolder and brighter. It gives that neon feel to a color. I'm actually gonna add the same thing underneath the eye. We're gonna go big with this eye makeup. And right now I'm just using the number 213 brush. It's a little bit flat, it's a little bit fluffy. It kind of gives me the benefits of a blending brush and an application brush. I'm gonna start with the lightest of my blues, and now a brush that's quite a bit more flat. This brush is for pressing. This brush is really gonna get me the maximum amount of payoff. And basically here, you wanna keep pushing and keep layering color and keep layering color until you can't see the skin through the color. All right, full coverage, bold lid. Same thing under the eye, same brush. I'm gonna start to fade this shadow out underneath my eye. I'm gonna leave a bit of an open space right here. I like to play with shapes that are a little bit different and a little bit more interesting. Moving on to something a bit more fluffy, more, I think, traditionally used as a crease brush or a blending brush. And I'm gonna take this same color, and I'm gonna start moving this same blue up into the rest of the eye area, covering the rest of that white eye pencil that we started with. And I'm even gonna take this blue well up into the eyebrow. So I'm going to my darkest blue now. Like we said, we started with medium, we're gonna go darker, and then I'm gonna sculpt with the light. I'm gonna focus on the inner corner of my eye, making this inner crease area as bold as possible. With blue and green, if you don't go full on, it tends to look bruisey. So I'm telling you, bold is the way to go. Let me give you some advice about how you pick the perfect color for you. I think that's the most popular question I have heard in the 18 years that I've been doing makeup. What's the best color for me? What's the best color for me? You know what the best color for you is? The color you like. When it's a look like this, bold and vibrant, you wanna make sure that the colors you're choosing are bold and vibrant on your skin tone. I'm pale, so pretty much everything's bold and vibrant on me. This is so saturated, it would also be fine on a very dark skin. When you get into looking at pinks and lavenders, those are the ones that you really want to check the intensity. I'm gonna add that bold blue just in here to the inner corner. So here, we're doing an eye that fades out this way. So down here, we want the same sort of shape. So I just kind of use my finger really to push in at the edges of the makeup to help kind of soften any extra product that may have fallen around the edges. I love a curled lash with a bold eye. And this mascara is called Hot and Naughty. You know, there are times when you want a really thin ladylike lash, and there are times when you want a chunky, gobbed up kind of lash with texture, because what this does is it gives the eyeshadow and the mascara an interesting opportunity to play on texture with each other. Frosted eyeshadows in this case are really not being used so that they look like frosted eyeshadow. They're being used because frost and shimmer captures light in a very different way and allows it to brighten up spots in your makeup. I'm gonna add a little bit of this to the brow highlight as well. I feel like sometimes when you're using a lot of matte eyeshadow, you get to this area here where you're blending everything off and it can just look a little bit rough or a little bit unrefined. And that frosted shadow is just gonna smooth everything over. I'm gonna add a little bit of a blue pencil just in the waterline. It almost gives the effect that the color is spilling out of the eye, which I think makes it look a little bit sexier. And so that about does it for us. Remember that when you're experimenting with color, you want to limit the colors that you're using to about 3, limit the brushes to 3 colors, 3 brushes. Make for a really simple, sophisticated, yet bold exploration of color.